Hi, afternoon, everyone. I'm Wei Keng Tan, CTO of T-Smart Private Limited. I'll be sharing with you our upcoming product, the Thermopile 2.0, in this presentation. Well, it's a shame that we can meet in person. It's always very weird to talk into the camera, but anyway, it's like that's how it is, right? Okay, moving on. Yeah, before I go into the presentation, just a bit of humor, and just to keep everyone in the mood and all. We're in the pandemic and all, and so everyone's, I believe, is like taking temperature before you're allowed into buildings and all. And this is really a cartoon to show how things are, and also a bit of promotion about our upcoming product, the Amanda or NCID product. So right now, everyone, before you go into any building, you have to take a temperature. It's a tedious process, and of course, with our upcoming product, the Amanda one, you can actually do it very easily. It's a tiny portable product that you can use to monitor the temperature daily, and it provides you personal insights to your temperature measurements as well. So just a little bit of humor. What's going to happen? Going to ARC, you need a temperature up behind and all. Yeah. Okay, a little bit of shout out, what I like to call the Imagine the Possibilities. These are some of our upcoming products. We have the T-Cube single element, which offers the highest responsibility for a thermopile. We're talking about in excess of 3,000 volts per watt. So just the kind of product that you need for your low power sensing applications, right? The other upcoming product is our RFID Smart Badge. This is actually a access control badge integrated with our thermal sensing module, which allows employees to measure the temperature easily in the office. So I believe this will add additional layer of peace of mind for people to open up their offices during this pandemic and endemic situation. This 371 or the Amanda in the cartoon earlier, that's our NCID. It's AI powered. It comes with a smartphone app, so it provides very individualized insights into your daily temperature monitoring. It can detect for fever patterns and match it out against 6 known fever patterns. And finally, one of our other capabilities, the video analytics, whereby we fuse thermal and visual live streams and perform video analytics on that. So if you're looking, for very unique thermal sensing solutions, if you are trying to enable your ultra low power thermal applications, or if you're looking for solutions for your thermal video analytics or visual analytics, we would like to talk to you more. Yeah. So before I start, I believe a couple of my colleagues are online now. So if you guys have any questions during my presentation, do feel free to just ask in the chat group, and I'll try to answer, or my colleagues will answer you guys as we go along. Right, a little bit of company introduction. So T-Smart is a manufacturing company based in Singapore. We're a very young company. We were formed in 2019. We provide novel and superior manufacturing technology for traditional infrared temperature sensing architecture. We believed in providing deep insights through predictive detection, analytics, and all, and hoping to inspire new applications to be developed by our various customers for ideas that were never realized before. Now, as we go into this whole Industrial 4.0 era, there's all these interconnected devices and being more aware of the environment, the situation, and all. In T-Smart, we're all about being more thermally aware. Now, what this means to us is that we're being more aware with the thermal data. We're able to offer high predictability, the detection, and offer very specific intelligence to the raw thermal data that's been collected. Now, we like to challenge the conventional approach of doing things and make use of enabling technologies to really help us to work safer and keep us safe. And of course, all this using our T-Smart and software analytics to provide deep insights and not just raw data. So our expertise can be broadly categorized into two main categories. The first one being the thermal sensing solution. So what we bring is the next generation of thermopile sensor solution. It offers all the benefits of traditional thermopiles, but with a significant improvement in terms of its sensing performance. We offer application designs whereby we aim to understand customer needs and help them to bring their products faster to market, shortening their product development cycles through application boards. We have this what we call the new anatomy of packaging, whereby it is based on what we call the LAAP platform, which is short for Large Area Array Packaging Platform. This greatly improves the manufacturing efficiencies and test efficiencies because the whole packaging is on a true wafer scale packaging platform. Sorry. Yeah, so our other expertise is really in the enterprise solutions. So when we say that we're an enterprise solution company, what we are talking about is really both hardware and software. So on the software front, it's all based on our T-Measure platform, which offers a platform to allow for multi-sensor inputs and AI engine within our sensor core itself, so it can make sense of this multi-dimensional data for the application space of choice. And what we offer beyond the raw data collected is really deep insights for the data collected into your application space. Of course, to support all this, we have this middleware which is in development, which allows for all this processing to be done on the edge, so thereby easing on the hardware infrastructure requirements. So going into our upcoming product, the Thermopile 2.0. Now, a little bit background for thermal sensors. As most of you know that there are broadly three categories of thermal sensors. Ignoring the photon sensing, we have the bolometers, the pyroelectric sensors, and of course the thermoelectric sensors, which would be like thermopiles and thermocouples. Now, all this change certain characteristics based on a temperature change. So for bolometers, we're talking about a change in resistance, while pyroelectric sensors, a change in the charge accumulation, and for thermopiles, it's a change of the voltage. Now, the advantages of thermopile over the other sensing technology is really the fact that it has a highly linear response, absence of this frequency noise, which is very useful for thermal imaging applications. And thermopiles are known to be highly stable in a thermally stable, right? The main disadvantage of thermopile really lies in the fact that it has rather low thermal sensitivity compared to the other two technologies. Of course, we're talking about the current breed of thermopiles. Now, the Thermopile 2.0 from T-Smart is really an answer to the main disadvantage for the current generation of thermopiles, namely the responsivity. So if we look at the table here, this gives a very good overview of the main differences. For the current generation of thermopiles, the active area is typically quite large. We're talking about 500 micron by 500 micron and upwards. Whereas for Thermopile 2.0, it can be down to as small as a 40 by 40 micron active area. In terms of the signal to noise ratio, we are easily double that of conventional thermopiles. And responsivity, this is a major difference here. As you can see, for most thermopiles in the market today, we are looking at low numbers like 100 volts per watt. You might see some that it's like a couple of 100 volts per watt. But for Thermopile 2.0, we are talking in excess of 30,000 volts per watt on the die level. That's like 2 orders of magnitude higher than the conventional thermopiles. And of course, the noise equivalent power, same thing, we're about 2-3 orders of magnitude higher. So if you look at the figure of merit, the D star, we are about an order of magnitude higher than conventional thermopiles. So this is what really sets us apart from what's available in the market today in terms of thermopile. Now, the Thermopile 2.0 will come in our TQ package, which is based on the LAAP platform that I briefly talked about earlier. Unfortunately, I will not have enough time to go into the details of the TQ package. So please feel free to talk to us after the talk, or get in touch with us through email, and we can talk more about this. But just in general, right? The TQ package with the Thermopile 2.0, it really offers very small profile in terms of package size. So is ideal for slimline products application. The package will be made to be TOCAN IO compatible, so it's an easy drop-in upgrade or replacement for existing products. It's a hermetically sealed package. Because it's a full dielectric housing construction, we believe that this will greatly eliminate any need for secondary housing while maintaining great thermal stability. So this high responsivity performance, which we talked about earlier, ultra low noise equivalent power, it can come integrated with a lens. So what this means is that the lens is integrated on the die itself and sits within the package. So it allows for a really tight field of view application, down to like 8 degrees. And all this are being protected by the housing. Small active area for high SNR, which we talked about. So one feature that's highly beneficial for the Thermopile 2.0 is due to this small active area. So this allows for a great enhancement of the distance to spot size ratio of your current product without any change to your optics, right? So as an example, we take, if you're using an existing 1.2 by 1.2 mm active area sensor, your current optics allows you a distance to spot size ratio of 30:1. Using our Thermopile 2.0 with an active area of 40 by 40, that significantly increases it to 900:1. So that's a significant, that's a 30 times improvement in terms of the distance to spot size ratio. So the Thermopile 2.0 really offers a simple upgrade path to your product without any change of the optics. Now, just an overview of our roadmap ahead for this Thermopile 2.0 product. We'll be releasing our first single element product towards the end of Q4 period. Following in 2022, that's where we'll be releasing 2D arrays, with a 16 by 16. They'll be released in June, 80 by 60 in August. We'll also be releasing a multi-channel single element product. So we're talking about dual channel and quad channel. So these products will be great for gas detection applications, right, or any of the NDIR applications. Moving to year 2023, that's where we'll be releasing a higher array count, a higher pixel count array, 160 by 120 pixel count. So of course, all this will be used for applications. We're talking about mobile thermography, perimeter security, even living object recognition, and even for autonomous vehicle applications, where it will be used to complement the LiDARs or the visual images. Right. So the true value add of the Thermopile 2.0, it really comes down to the narrow field of view applications, right? We're talking about for applications that require field of view much narrower than 3 degrees. It could be 1 degree or less. So it offers a very simple drop-in replacement upgrade path, which greatly enhances your distance to spot size ratio, thereby improving the accuracy of temperature measurement from distance. The thermopile sensitivity, we're talking about in excess of 25,000 volts per watt. This will be ideal for applications like ultra low power wearable applications, gas detection, where you really need very high sensitivity for the application. So these are really ideal for that. And we will be offering the smallest footprint thermopile sensor in the market. In fact, we're talking about footprint lower than 2 by 2 mm, and with a profile height of less than 2 mm as well. So of course, this is ideal for applications whereby real estate is concerned, or you really need very thin profile. You don't want a bulky wearable. Right. I think that brings us to the end of my application. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to get in touch with us. Please come visit us and talk to us at our virtual booth on the link shown. And if there's any further questions that you'd like to get in touch with us, like to know more about our various upcoming product solutions like the NCID, the Smart Badge, the video analytics, and so forth, please feel free to get in touch with us and through our email at inquiry@tsmartsystems.com. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this virtual convention. Thank you.